the open air, the freedom to wander around. To peck, Bresse truly is a paradise for chickens. But for the past 6 weeks, Jean-Michel Sibelle, a farmer, has been keeping some of his poultry from exercise and wide open spaces. He locks them up here in a chicken coop 5 meters by 10. In these wooden cages, with a large ration of corn and milk, he fattens up the elite of his chickens, his treasure, the Bresse capons.
A capon is a castrated rooster, so it no longer has a comb. The Bresse capon has white plumage. It is not blue. The capon is already considerably older. A Bresse chicken must be at least 16 weeks old, between 16 and 20 weeks, but a capon, on the other hand, it has at least 32 weeks.
These capons were castrated last May, losing their sexual attributes. They have lost their aggressiveness, but gained in nonchalance. They are plumper, their flesh is more tender. On this land of Bresse, the capon is an ancestral tradition. Every year in December, contests designate the best breeders, a title the Sibelles have long monopolized. The farm's former pigsty now hosts a museum celebrating the family's legacy. Hundreds of trophies and awards.
The egg, it appears to have been thoroughly pierced.
The first one dates back to 1909. It was Jean-Michel's great-grandmother who won it. Regine, his mother, subsequently assumed the role.
So the very first trophy, you can see it's right here. It dates back to 1974.
That's unique, that is. So we say to ourselves, we must continue the tradition. Then we get caught up in it, to be honest. And we gradually learn to develop passion and especially patience.
These trophies fill the family with pride and also ensure the farm's financial stability. Thanks to their excellent reputation, the poultry from Les Sibelles sells better. Capon chickens, poulard, they raise nearly 1,000 a year. Unfortunately, for a few years now, another family has challenged their supremacy. The rivals live a kilometer away. Welcome to the Cormarèches. Daughter of a breeder, Eliane introduced her husband, Max, to the art of Japan. Very quickly, the convert became an expert. Here, the trophy room is less crowded, but that's because it's much newer. The Cormarèches only started competing in 1988, and in recent years, they have won everything. A grand slam symbolized by these small blue Sèvres vases. Gifts from the President of the Republic to the best capon breeders.
When you take it the first time, don't break it. We'll take it tomorrow.
Even the next ones, I still think it stays. That's why we keep them safe. In the case.
I've won 3 contests 2 years in a row. The toughest part isn't getting to the top, but staying.
D-Day -2 before the competitions. At the Sibelles, after 10 months of breeding, the birds are slaughtered. However, with a method that results in no visible wounds at all. A trade secret. The process involves using a plucking machine to take off most of the feathers. For the rest, the entire family is called upon to help. It's detailed, meticulous work done by hand. To ensure flawless skin, allow for approximately 15 minutes per bird.
We are removing the 3 to 4% of feathers that the machine couldn't remove. This is the most delicate part, since these are all the small pin feathers, the little broken feathers. And here it takes a lot of precision, and most importantly, a lot of patience.
The feathers are not all the same, so you have to thoroughly adapt to every single specific aspect.
In the neighboring farm, the vegetable rows are ahead. The plumage is already completed. The family is larger, but above all, Max and Eliane don't mess around with work.
Organization, I think it's essential if we want to move forward. Yes, for progress to happen. Yes, but moving forward is good.
And it's moving forward, well, like in a factory. On each ring, the breeder's name. On each label, the controlled designation of origin. The privilege of Bresse chicken. The final step in its preparation is rolling. It's a traditional skill handed down through generations by Bresse farmers over centuries. The capon is carefully sewn into a cotton square. Then, just like in a corset, you must tightly secure it. When we remove the cloth in 2 days, The capon will be streamlined and the skin smooth and fine.
I check if the wings are well positioned. We carefully look at the height to see if they are roughly straight. And then we tighten to give it an oblong shape. What I do is with a small tool, I pull on the strings. Like this, once the poultry is tightly wrapped, the fat is spread all over. It seeps a bit into the meat itself and delivers a deliciously juicy taste later on the plate.
Efficiency, precision. The Cormarèches prepared 100 poultry in just one day. Now, the die is cast. In 2 days, a jury will have to decide whether the Cormarèches or the Sibelles have raised the most beautiful chickens, the capons of the year. The competition week begins in Montrevel en Bresse. It is 5 o'clock. The entire Sibelle family has traveled, like about 30 breeders who have come to present their poultry. The gymnasium of the community has been specially arranged. The Sibelles have 2 hours to set up. Market gardeners are already at work. The undressing of capons has begun. Their ambition? To win the flagship contest, the one with the 4 capons. Among all the breeders' poultry, 4 of them must be side by side, beautiful, and above all, perfectly identical. On the Sibeli's side, Jean-Michel is tense. He struggles with his lots.
It's unclear. He's not so... It's mixed. It's average.
At the table's far end, no visible anxiety appeared among the marsh bodies.
Wait, we'll place it next to the other. There, I redid the other 4, like so.
No more tweaks. Yes, definitely. Yes.
K. 8 o'clock, the candidates have left the room. 800 poultry are ready to face the jury. In blue, the capons. In pink, the pullets. All certified 100% Bresse. A veterinarian, a retired breeder, and 2 restaurateurs. They are the ones who will award the grand honor prize for the most beautiful lot of 4 capons.
Too bad they only have 3 pretty ones.
We will thoroughly check for any plumage defects, like excess red spots, to ensure that the overall shape is nicely and well maintained. We'll check freshness and ensure it's caponized, as the crest must not dip at all. That means it's a well-handled criterion. For freshness, we'll check the eyes, see if they're bulging, ensuring it hasn't been killed too long ago. Then, we evaluate all these criteria carefully to determine which one is considered the most beautiful Sibelle. It's truly the prettiest, even though it has hollow eyes, but they all tend to have similar eyes a bit. From the back, it's nice too.
There's a really beautiful backdrop. Now, am I not alone here?
Yes, it's the grand prize. It's really we can't afford to make mistakes there. Guys, all agreed? For you, it's this one too?
The lots are anonymous. The jury does not know to whom it is awarding the prizes.
Grease covers the entire beast, and there, and in this year,
The prestigious Grand Honorary Prize of Japan is awarded to the Cormarèche family. For the 3rd consecutive year, Max Cormarèche finishes in 1st place. And for the 3rd consecutive year, the Sibelles secure the 2nd position. As for their Japan, they are already in the market. Around €40 per kilo, the price to pay for the king of poultry.